Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Arrows and the Lightning. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Wes Taylor, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Standing in, Rolando Valido, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Now here's the pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Guys, you take a look at the home nine as they enter play here this afternoon. Come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. He'll try it again, 3-2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Phillips is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down.
Batting second, the first baseman, Alton Kramer.
Stepping up now, Alton Kramer. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. First pitch of the at-bat.
Yep, that ball went out.
Taylor, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Right fielder, Chet Tierney.
Stepping into the box, Chet Tierney, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The windup and the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Ball 2.
2 strikes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Bull Jr. would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Sliced hard down the left field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in the second with a 2-out double.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Standing in now, Bull Jr. as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
Tierney at second with 2 down. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Ready with the 3-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. John Lawton will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully, he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
At the plate, Timmy Hinson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. Now the bunt attempt hits him here. But they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. So, guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate now, Seth Roberts. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Junior is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman, Cole.
So coming to the plate, Mo Cole. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a line drive, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Striding in, Muhammad Butts, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. fouls this one off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Muhammad Butts becomes the first out of the inning.
Antonio Nunez.
So now to the plate, Antonio Nunez, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And if they're going to get something close to a repeat effort out of their pitching staff in this game to the one they got yesterday, that would certainly help the cause.
No doubt about that, Matt. A combo platter, combined shutout yesterday. Hopefully they can continue to throw more zeros up in this one today.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The third baseman, Byron Kane.
Into the box, Byron Kane. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now the 1-0.
Ball down.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. And that's through for a hit.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, Dero, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
In now, Robinson Schwabenland. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Oh, but they throw it away at second. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Oh, this is kind of unforgivable for the second baseman. He tries to square himself to the throw to second to start the double play, and I'm not sure what happened next. Maybe his cleats got stuck, or maybe he just lost the grip, but the net result is E4 with 2 men on board.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Riggs moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Marty Riggs. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit sharply on the ground. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Jason Eagle.
So digging in now, Jason Eagle. He drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Cold strike at the knees. 1-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Into the box now, Royce Phillips. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Two out, nobody on. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Fouled away. The 1-2.
Back outside.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Knee high, he barehands it. Oh, great job to make a play on that ball, but he's unable to turn it into an out, and the inning will continue.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Into the box now, Ryan Nichols. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Two out with the man at first. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Right side. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now batting, Rolando Pulido. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The second baseman, Rolando Pulido.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The first baseman, number 12, Alton Kramer.
In now, Alton Kramer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are two away.
Now batting, right fielder, Jeff Tierney.
Striding in once again, Chet Tierney. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. And a fastball that misses up in the zone here. It's 2-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 2-1 home. A swing and a miss as he chased with two strikes, and that will retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Bo Sanders, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Sanders.
Now here it comes. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike one. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. Sanders is most often considered a third baseman, but he's actually playing shortstop for his club in this one.
Yeah, this would usually scare me a little bit. Third base being such a reactionary position, and then going over to short and that being more of a rhythm and timing, creating footwork towards first base. Might have a little bit more time, but the way the shifts have been employed in today's game, he occasionally touches shortstop, he occasionally touches second base, so I don't think this is a stretch.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Wes Taylor.
Ready now, Wes Taylor. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here's the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Now here's the pitch.
Nope.
Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Standing in now, Timmy Hinson, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Flares this one over toward first. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit and gets you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
Stepping in now, Seth Roberts. Sent on the ground out to second. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Bull Jr. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
The count now at 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Fouled off. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Stepping into the box, Muhammad Butts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Comes set and the 0-1.
No ball, 2 strikes.
A runner at first with no outs here. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Digging in now, Antonio Nunez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Phillips is there, 2 down.
The third baseman, number 48, Byron Kane.
Stepping in, Byron Kane. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
No balls and 1 strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Count now a ball and a strike. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is in there.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
At the plate now, Robinson Schwabenland. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. It comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. A little bit outside. 2-1. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
Hitters count. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off of the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, John Lawton, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. And this one runs up high, ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Now that's popped up. Sanders waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. The Arrows lead this one 1-0. Leading off the inning, Mo Cole, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Mo Cole.
First pitch on its way. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Swing and a ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
When you take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about it. So now to the plate, Marty Riggs. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Jason Easel, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. From the stretch. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. Runner at first here, one man out. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
3-2 pitch. Back up the middle. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Royce Phillips. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild, and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Outside, 3-0 now.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
The catcher, number 17, Ryan.
Settling in now, Ryan Nichols, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. New inning set to get underway, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Rolando Valido. First pitch on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 0-1. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
To the plate now, Alton Kramer. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Base is empty here with nobody out. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Number 99. Yes. Tierney.
At the plate, Chet Tierney. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box now, Bull Jr. as he grounds one briskly to short. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Mexico City is out in front 2-0. Leading off the inning, Bo Sanders, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Cue shot here out toward short. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
That's why there's no justice in this game. Pitcher executes a perfect fastball inside, jams him, beats him, steals his wallet, and he's still able to get a nut.
Wesley Ray will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and just one pitch after giving up the base knock, he uncorks a wild one and allows him to go to second. That's like giving a guy a double that he didn't even earn. That'll drive you crazy when you're on the mound.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got two decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Well-executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Into the box, Timmy Hinson. He singled his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
From the belt, the pitch. Fouled away. Here's the 2-1 home. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. A man at third with one away. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
The batter, the second baseman, Seth Roberts.
Now at the plate, Seth Roberts. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Brad Morrison will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Standing in, Muhammad Butts, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2-0 count. The pitch.
Ball.
Antonio Nunez will be next. Here it comes, the 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Hit hard on the ground to first. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The batter, the shortstop, Antonio Nunez.
Digging in, Antonio Nunez 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Phillips back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 48, Byron Kane.
Digging in, Byron Kane, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First offering on its way. Fouled off. Comes set with the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2. High in the air and deep to left center field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Leading off the inning, Mo Cole, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Mo Cole.
First pitch coming, here it is. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Standing in now, Marty Riggs. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And right into the shift. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
At the plate, Jason Easel, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 misses off the plate.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
The 3-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
Boy, D-Roll, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
Ready once again, Royce Phillips. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Seventh inning ready to roll, and now it'll be the catcher, Robinson Schwabenland. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
Ball 1.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, the pitcher, John Lawton.
Ready for another shot now, John Lawton. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Bases are empty. One man out. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
1 out, nobody on. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
So now to the plate, Rolando Valido, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 1-2. Weak roller right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Striding into the box, Ryan Nichols, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Now the 1-0.
2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind at a count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses. Ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Alton Page takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Now at the plate, Bo Sanders. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball one.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
1-0.
Has a look, now the pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one. Michael DaCosta to come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
DaCosta.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
The 2-0 on the way. There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Nichols rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores, and the deficit is down to only one now. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Timmy Hinson, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he squares up on this one, deep to straightaway right. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
Man, that's got to be a base-running mistake right there. But taking a look at it, I guess, in his defense, he had to wait to see if the ball was going to be caught. By the time he saw it get down, the ball was already on its way back to the infield.
Into the box now, Seth Roberts. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit softly down the line at first. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. And to score from third is the tying run. It's now a 2-2 ball game. So striding in, Mo Hole, runner in scoring position with Cigar. Here comes the first pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2. And he's safe.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you're starting to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Tobias Tejada is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. To the plate now, Marty Riggs, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Down the third, and this will kick off the third base bag. And they won't get an out here, but the trade-off will be that by hitting the bag, it may very well have prevented a run from scoring. At the plate, Jason Easel has got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit the other way out toward right field. Tierney is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and a couple of men left. 8th inning coming up. The Lightning are out in front 3-2. Donnie Ryan will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Leading off the inning, Alton Kramer, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
The Lightning leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
One of the keys if you want to sweep a team is you're going to have to get some big outs in that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading by a run as we're going towards the end of this game. Now it's time for the pitching staff to put this one under wraps.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Yeah. Tierney.
Stepping up to the plate, Chet Tierney. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Ryan, playing here in his age 34 season. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Now the 2-0. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. All even now, 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They are all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point. Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Bull Jr. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he'll get back in safely. From the stretch.
That's a ball.
Your attention, please. He's running at first base. Number 26, King Giles.
1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Here's a look over at first. The 1-0 delivery. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. King Giles will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 26, King Giles.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Royce Phillips.
The right fielder, Royce Phillips.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hey!
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The catcher, number 17, Ryan Nichols.
Now at the plate, Ryan Nichols. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. Two balls and a strike.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
2-2 the count.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Bo Sanders.
Now in the box, Bo Sanders. Here comes the first pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Clark Levy comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Batting in the 7th, number 58. Now pitching and batting 9, number 7.
Digging in the switch hitter, Muhammad Butts, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
The center fielder, Muhammad.
First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's out.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here? Oh, and it goes right under the glove as he can't even knock it down.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Antonio Nunez.
At the plate now, Antonio Nunez, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. Levy, a 32-year-old veteran, is a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Boy, he had a really sizable lead that time, but it didn't seem to matter. The defense was ready for it, and they cut him down trying to swipe second base. That was a nice, quick release from the catcher.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Count is 1 and 2.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Byron Kane will be next. Skied into straightaway right. Phillips is there, 2 down.
The third baseman, number 48, Byron Kane.
So striding forward now, Byron Kane. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And now this relatively sparse crowd comes to their feet one final time. That misses 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Nashville jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Brad Morrison claims the win out of the pen, his first. Clark Levy earns the save out of the bullpen, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team, 3 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the visitors, 2 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.